Hello, and thank you for purchasing our Realtor CRM. Today, I'm just going to run you through it quickly just to give you some help with showing you how it all works. So this is the dashboard, the main page that you land on when you jump into us. So this will show you a diary up front. It'll show your leads dashboard, give you some revenue estimates on how things are tracking. It shows your goals that you've set up for yourself. It shows your tasks for the day, and also any habits that you've set for yourself. We'll come back to run through those anyway. We'll start with the biggest thing, which is the CRM, which is the main reason most people buy the software. So this gives you a fairly comprehensive look at your customer basis. Basically, there's a few added in here for example basis. So lead name, so you can give the lead a name. I've not been particularly excited here, but listing prospect, sale and purchase of one Disneyland. Giving you an example of what they will be buying. Current listings. So this is a link. So this will give you a link to any current listings you have. So when you're creating a prospect, you can link that to the listing itself, which is very useful. So when we have a look at the listings, you'll see that the customers are linked to that listing as well. If they have a house to sell, all three of them have got a house to sell here. So it links to the house. So you've got a listings dashboard and a house for sale dashboard. Prospect name is here. Again, this is automated. I'll show you later how we automate all that. Automate the changeover of the phone number and the email address. You've got the status of the customer. So second viewing, are they on prospect, first viewing, second viewing, contracts and deposits, close and loss. When the next contact is due with them, when the last contact was. If you haven't been in touch with them within 14 days, it'll let you know you haven't spoken to them in the last 14 days, just as a notification. You may not need to speak to them, but it'll just make sure you know. This is where you enter your estimate of the revenue you're going to earn from the deal. Estimate the close date. That'll then automatically calculate the month the revenue is going to land in. Here's a calendar link, so you can actually create appointments from here. You open this, and if you get here, put it in here. You can just create a new appointment if you need to. So you just come down here and create it. If there's an existing appointment already in the diary, you can link to it. Notes allows you to connect to notes you've made. So if you've made some notes about the customer, you can link them to that customer via the CRM. You've got here any tasks that need to be done. So you need to organize a cleaner. Are they a buyer or a seller? Again, this gives you the option of seller, buyer and seller, buyer with no chain, buyer first home. You can link this to any expenses that you've had. You can link to your finances, which we'll show you that as well. And if you want to add any projects or proposals, you can add that on the back here as well. So it's very comprehensive. You'll pick it up as you run through it. It's a long thing, but it's not too complicated. Let's go and have a look at listings next. So that's the obvious place to go to next. So as we saw here, we get that one listing, which is this one, One Disneyland Road. Just the name of it is One Disneyland Road. We've got the customer's details in here, the email address, property type, and it lets you create the multiple bedrooms. So I'll show you here. So if you want to add a new one, find this blue. If you click down here, it'll show that the listing is the new default template. Click on here, and it gives you everything you need. So we'll show you the contacts database soon, and we pull them across from there. And then you can run down here, basically just creating the listing for the property. At the bottom, you've got a news listing checklist. You've got photos where you can add and store the photos. Marketing pack. Open homes basically lets you have a look at open homes that you've planned for the property at all. Yeah. Get rid of that one. It will make one every time you make it. So yeah, get rid of that. So that's how listings work. It's pretty comprehensive, but you can add to it if you want to, make improvements, etc., etc. What it's also called within the current listings, you also capture the CRM. So any leads that you've assigned who are interested in the property can be seen through the listing side as well. If you're chatting to the customer about their current listing. Future listings is where you can see what might be coming down the track for you. There isn't anything in here at the moment, but you can see here. Oh, sorry, there's just a while to load. I thought there was. These are future listings, so these are potential listings for down the track. The customer gives you the customer directory of the people who are potentially selling the house. Sorry, and again, you can link them into the CRM. So if they're a listing prospect, you want to add that to the CRM, you can. You also capture notes again as well. So that's your future listings. So the key contact is where you basically capture your initial customer. I normally show that first, but because the CRM and the listings, I like to get those details out of the way. This is basically where you just add contacts. So if you're at an open home and you want to add someone to your database, it's very simple. Just change the name at the top here. David, etc. Add the phone number, email, job title, date of first contact, LinkedIn details, favorite coffee. You can link them then to leads, future listings, current listings. So if they're interested in a particular property, very straightforward and simple. You don't have the PC to do this. You can do this on a phone as well. So it's pretty easy to do on the phone. Just create a single contact link on your phone and you can just add it in from there. What we've got from there then as well is we've got the social content media planner. You can manage all your social media from here as well. Just an example of what you can post. So let's say you post open homes, listings, editorials, which are like blogs, educational information, and then you've got the platforms that you might want to log it onto. So if you look here, you've got every possible option that you want to add it to. Not every option, but most of the key ones. Status what's been posted. Do you need any visuals for it? So pictures of the property, etc., etc. You can also do a calendar view to see what it's going to look like for you in the next period going forward. Is there enough listings there? If you see at the bottom, you can add your logos and your colors and your fonts and any company guidelines that you have to stick to. You can add to the bottom as well. So you've got a built-in social media planner, which is pretty cool. And coming down here, goal planner. So this is where you can set your goals. You can review the previous periods. If you want to review how your week went, how your year went, how your month went, whatever, you can. And then you can just come down here and start setting goals. Already set some goals in there, but you can take those out and change them for what you want. You can add pictures, add start dates and end dates for them. If there's any particular projects you're working on, so if there's a large development you're trying to win, for example, or you're working on building a comprehensive sales process for your customers, you can add all that in here as well, and link it to all your jobs and tasks as well. Tasks are very simple. If you've got anything that you need to do, like here, organize a cleaner for one particular property for a day, you can add that. You can have as many tasks as you want. You can plan them by day, by week, by month. That's all very cool. And then you've got your habits down here. So the habits you need to do. So you need to make one prospecting meeting per day, make a minimum of 30 calls a day, and review your weekly progress every week, basically. So that's your goal planner. We do have a weekly planner built in as well. So if you prefer to plan your weeks, you can plan the week here. To jump in here, so this is your first week. You can see your calendar, put your goals for the week, key tasks for the week, any leads you need to work on that week, and any tasks you need to do for that week as well. And then you've got your review section. So if you do want to review your week, your month, or your quarter, you can jump in here and just do that. Just lets you jump in and pick a month out and then start to review what you want to achieve. Here's a bit better. What went well, what didn't go well, what can I improve on. Very powerful. You also got storage here for sales assets. So if there's any particular one pages you like, or testimonials you want to use, or real estate presentations, it's all there and available. Like I said, you can track your commissions and expenses in here as well. That's your monthly performance to budget on the budget tracker. You can track your income and commissions as well in here as well. Just data entry tool. There's a mileage tracker too. So if you need to track your mileage, you can do that in here as well. And these expenses are all linked to your property. So if you do need to link an expense to a property, say you need to get a cab to a property, or you need to get organise entertainment for an open home, you can link all of your expenses to that as well, basically. And then we've also got down here is a call tracker. Just lets you track your number of calls every day, see how you're going, how you're performing, make notes. And then finally, there's just a note section here. So you need to catch notes for yourself, then you can, but also particularly powerful, you can collect them for your clients. So if you jump in here, up here, we've got a whole brand of a whole range of templates. So first meeting, second meeting, but you can also have an empty page as well. So you can just come in here and pick which one suits you, and then just add the notes. And then with the notes, you can add it to the lead as well. So just add it to the CRM, and it'll automatically be there for you to read when you're in the CRM as well. So as you see, we've tried to build something that's very comprehensive, tries to make it very easy for you to run your leads. It takes a bit of getting used to, but all CRMs are like that. But once you do, it's pretty powerful. But like I said, once again, thanks again for purchasing. If you do have any questions, or if you do want a bit of help with something, feel free to reach out. Only a message away. But otherwise, have a great day. Thanks. Bye.